Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode we will be taking a look at these Smith & Wesson Bullseye 10-inch throwing knives. So stay tuned. I really planned on doing this review outside, but the second that I grabbed my camera, was headed downstairs, it's just started raining. Freaking sky just lit up. So we're here in my garage, not the most ideal situation. I didn't plan on this at all. Anyway, here's what you get. You get 3 of these 10-inch 2CR13 Chinese steel, which is similar to our 420 steel. So it's a very low-end, cheap junk steel made in China, but it's ideal for this particular knife. And the reason why is because it's a softer steel. You don't want something very hard and brittle because you'll end up chipping the knife. So actually this is an ideal steel for a set that cost about $22, $23, $24, $25, depending on where you shop. So you get 3 of these, 10 inches. They're only pointy here on the end. The rest of it's really not sharp at all, as you can see. I'll go ahead and do a close-up so you can sort of see that right there. That's what they look like. 2 more in here. Each knife has an individual slot right in there, and then you just sort of Velcro them in, just like that. Let's see. Go ahead and get all 3 in there. Weight, each of these is 6.4 ounces, so this whole setup weighs well over a pound, so it's pretty hefty. And if you so desire, you could go ahead and put this on your belt loop right there. It's a nylon sheath, nothing to write home about. It does have a nice embroidered Smith & Wesson logo on there. It's single stitched. You have 2 rivets here to help with reinforcement. In here, in the belt loop, there appears to be like a little bit of hard plastic or something in there, or polymer lining of some sort, and you can wear it on your belt if you want to look cool. I wouldn't walk around in public with these, depending on where you live. So I've never thrown a knife before. I've watched a couple of videos. I really don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to go ahead and pad over to a little thing that I made to throw these knives at, and we could take a look. And there we go. What I did was I went ahead and put together some wood. This is not exactly ideal, but it's just some thin wood, scrap wood I had laying around. And I put some foam board on here to sort of help me learn, and hopefully these will stick. And I'm just going to try to do it. I'm going to squat down here. I really don't know what I'm doing. This is not a knife throwing video or to explain how to do it. I watched a couple of videos. I'm going to go ahead and try a couple of things. I'm doing it all wrong, so don't even try to learn anything from this. I'm just sort of demoing these throwing knives. Now with throwing knives, there's 2 different methods. One is the spin method, and you have to be at certain distances. You have to be holding it by the handle or the tip, depending on the distance. And then there's the other method where you throw it and you do not put any spin. Again, all I did was watch some videos on YouTube, and I have received no formal training, and I'm probably never going to. I'm just having fun, and again, showing you this these knives. So I'm going to be about 5-6 feet away, and I'm holding it by the tip, because I think by the spin method this is about the appropriate distance to do this. And I'm supposed to keep my arms straight. And did you see that? That is the first time I ever threw a knife. First time. First time. Let's take a look at that real quick, because I'm freaking proud of it, damn it. Let's see. Zooming in. Zooming in. Look at that. Stuck it. First time ever. First time ever. All right, let's see if I could do it again or if that just was a freak accident. All right, again, 5 or 6 feet away. I'm holding it by the tip. Let's see. Woohoo! I know what I'm doing. Ah! All right, the other way of doing this. Oh, my back is killing me, by the way. The other way is to do it with no spin. So I think Cutlery Lover had said to sort of throw it like this. Another way is when you throw it, you want your hand to sort of slide down the spine and keep it from spinning. I'm going to go ahead and try that. Got my little backup ball here in the way. Let's see if I could sort of do it. Woo! I was getting too lucky there. Oh. Alright. I like the spin method better. Now I'm going to back up to about 10-11 feet and throw it by the handle. So now I should be getting a full spin. Well, 1 out of 3 is not too bad. And actually, I'm putting these knives through a good test here because they're bouncing off of concrete. Oh, that one stuck pretty good. So I'm probably trying to do way too much for the first time. I got a squat here. The first time of ever throwing knives, but let's see. Looks like everything is intact. Pretty good. So I'm going to practice. Well, in an effort at keeping it real, if you notice, I'm a silhouette. And the reason why is because of the storm. A transformer blew up the block and now I have no power. So I'm going to have to pull on the emergency string on my garage door and get some light here so I can finish this video up. Alright, I got enough light to finish the video up. Do I recommend these? Yes, I give them a 9 out of 10. Absolutely, 9 out of 10. Awesome deal, especially if you get them for the lowest price. At least the lowest price that I've seen was about $22, $23, and you're getting an awful lot. Now, these were bouncing off concrete on the floor, and it's held up surprisingly well, considering the abuse. So I could say that they're a good learner's knife, and that's what I'm at. I'm a beginner, and I'll probably be always a beginner because I don't have enough time to start another hobby. I can't afford another hobby, let alone have enough time for another hobby. So there we go. Now these are pretty heavy. They're what did I say, 6.4 ounces. This whole thing will pull your pants down if you put it on your belt. But there are a lot of other options if you're a beginner. Now actually my wife was nice enough to actually buy me some throwing knives about 2 years ago. And I haven't even thrown them once because, I don't know. But let me show you them real quick. Hi. They come in a little pouch that rolls up and straps up, and it comes with all these colorful looking knives. And again, I can't videotape this inside because it's dark, but Blue Angel, Blue Angel. It's hard to remember where we got these from. These are made in China, stainless steel, probably also very inexpensive steel. Odds are pretty good. They're probably also 2CR13, but they're lighter, they're smaller, so I don't know if it's easier to begin with heavier knives or lighter knives, but for the most part, I think as a general rule, a lighter knife might cause less damage if you miss your target, or if you just don't have as thick a backstop or target. These, however, are a little bit harder to throw in my opinion, because as you can see, this is sharp all the way up here, so if you're throwing them from the tip here, you got more of a chance of cutting yourself. So I kind of like the other knives better because they're not sharp except on the tip. Well, it's been more than 3 hours since we lost power. I called the power company 2 times. This last time they said that they have dispatched people to assess the situation. Anyway, as you can tell, I got the generator running and we're still able to do the most important thing Sunday, and that's watch the big game between the Redskins and the Cowboys. I'm not going to tell you who I'm rooting for because people get too intense over those kind of things, so we'll just leave it at that. Anyway, nice to have a generator. You know, I just kid when I say it's the most important thing to watch the game. To keep all the crap in the refrigerator and freezer cold is probably the most important thing, because that's a lot of money to replace. But unfortunately, at the price of gas, running the generator also costs money, so you got to weigh out which is, you know, what do you got in the refrigerator? What do you got in the freezer? Is it worth the gas? At what point do you stop and just make do without electricity and go to plan B? And for people who are used to these kind of things, I'm sure there's a plan A, plan B, plan C, D, and E. Looks like they're replacing the fuse. We haven't had power for over 4 hours. Not even sure what popped that fuse. Whoops, sorry. Looks like they got the bad fuse down. And now we got the new fuse that's going up. Fuse going up. Okay, they got the bottom. Now they'll just flip it up. Come on, flip it. For the love of Pete, flip the fuse. Do it. Okay, it's time to wrap things up, and as you can tell, I'm having a bad hair day. It's been a very long day, but I didn't want to forget. I got some fan mail in my P.O. box, which, by the way, is always listed in the comments below. So if you want to send me crap, please feel free. If you want to send me a letter card or whatever, if you something you want me to review, but do not send food or anything that I have to eat or drink, because I won't. Because in the world we live in today, it is smart for me not to. Plus, you saw me waddling around in this video picking up those throwing knives, right? It's obvious that I do not need any more to eat, right? Okay, so anyway, got a card. I got a card. I got a Christmas card. Thank you so very much. And this is from Charles. And he writes, "Happy holidays from Charles. I hope you have a great Christmas. Keep up the awesome videos. I can't stop watching them. That's because I'm hypnotizing you. Watch my videos. Watch my videos. My face is going in and out. Watch." No, I really appreciate this. And he also writes, "Oh, and if you want, but only if you want, please reply." I'm replying, Charles. Thank you so very much, and Merry Christmas. He also writes here, "For kicks, look at the back." I think he was talking about that American flag. Well, I really appreciate it. Sending you wishes and joy and peace during the Christmas season. Right there. That's very nice, and I'm going to keep that right here until the new year. How about that? Okay, well, thank you very much, friends, viewers, subscribers, Charles, and you. I really appreciate it, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Take care.